promise my hands are clean. Even though my nails aren't like done very nicely or anything, but I do promise my hands are clean. I picked some blackberries earlier today, so they're stained. But it's not dirt, I promise. It's just like blackberry staining, and they're very clean, I promise. I would really like to play with your hair if you don't mind. It looks so soft. Can I touch it? Okay. I'm gonna start on this side. You know, I've been wanting to play with your hair for a pretty long time. It's so soft. I was never brave enough to ask, though. I saw other people play with your hair. Other people just touch people's hair. I've never felt like I could just touch people's hair, you know? Like, it seems like a sort of invasion of space or something, but, I don't know. I see people playing with your hair all the time, and people always say that it's so soft, but I never touched it myself. Oh, what made me brave enough? Gosh. Well, I don't think it was bravery that made me ask. My fidget spinner broke earlier today. You might have heard people talk about it. It was pretty embarrassing, but my fidget spinner broke earlier today, and I just really want something to do with my hands. I can see why people love touching your hair, though. It's so satisfying to, like, whoosh, to just puff. It's so soft and silky smooth. I wish I had hair like yours, honestly. Or at least I wish I had a friend who had hair like yours, because then I could touch it. And then maybe I wouldn't even need a fidget spinner. I hope I get a new one soon. We'll see. These hands need something to do, you know? Oh, do you like it when people, like, scratch your scalp? I think it feels good. But I'm not sure if you like that. Okay. Scratchy, 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 scratchy. Comb. Oh, I'm surprised you didn't hear. I mean, maybe that's presumptive of me. Well, what happened was some of the other girls, they stole my fidget spinner sometime during our first period, and, okay, well, it's a really long story. Are you sure you want to hear it? I'll play with your hair while I tell it. Is that okay? Okay, well, they stole my fidget spinner in first period, and then during the acrobatic class, they put it inside of my shoes as a joke, because I have that trick where I do the jump out of the lyra and I flip in the air and I land in my shoes. So they put it in my shoes as a joke. And so I did my trick where I'm in the lyra, and then I, like, fling myself out of it and do a flip in the air and land right in my shoes. But the fidget spinner was in there, so my heel broke my fidget spinner. And that was the point of their prank. But what they didn't intend was that the fidget spinner would, like, when it broke, it, like, the sharp part dug into my heel a little bit. So then my foot got really hurt and I started, like, bleeding. And it wouldn't have been bad, except that I'm a hemophiliac, which they didn't know. Only the trainer knew, but they didn't know that, which, like, I feel bad for them. I feel pretty guilty because I, like, almost died. And so then they got immediately expelled. And now everyone blames me for, like, getting the 2 girls expelled who, you know, everyone likes. So all of that happened before lunch. And then during the lunch break, people started wondering why I was a hemophiliac, because, you know, it was just the talk of the program. Everyone was talking about it. Sketch, 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 sketch. Call me, call me, call me, call me. And then everyone realized that I have, like, very, very distant, irrelevant connections to the Romanovs in Russia. So then everyone started calling me, like, a Russian plant. Even though I'm not a Russian plant, I'm, like, mostly from, like, Minnesota. And, like, my connections to Russia are very, very, very slim. And I am not a Russian spy. You know, I'm just a student. I'm not a Russian spy, but that's what people are calling me now, which I think is, I mean, it's almost too cool of, like, an insult. I did get the top acrobats expelled, though, so now I'm probably gonna go to the Olympics or whatever. But it wasn't my intention to do that. They put the fidget spinner in my shoe. And also there's like years left of this program, so someone else could take my place. And it's not even like we're competing in the Olympics. It's just like the circus presentation act that happens in the middle sometimes. Like, we're just entertainment. Like, I don't know why I would be a Russian spy. It doesn't make any sense. Sketch, 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 sketch. Call me, call me, call me, call me, call me, call me. Also, never mind, I probably shouldn't. I just should stop talking about that. How do you get your hair so soft? Is it like a shampoo? Coconut? Coconut? Coconut oil? Oh, okay, that makes more sense. I was thinking just like coconut flakes or something. I was confused. Coconut oil. You put it in your hair. How often? I promise I won't tell anyone your secrets. I know we're all very competitive and stuff. We all have a lot of secrets. But I promise I'm not trying to like collect secrets. Definitely not about hair care. Sketchy, 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 comb. Sketchy, 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 comb. Sketchy, sketch. Brush, 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 brush. Wish, it's so soft. Do you ever feel like you have to do stuff with your hands in order to pay attention? This class is so boring. I don't think the teacher even knows that we exist sometimes. I feel like I could do anything. I feel feel like I could film a YouTube video in this class and they wouldn't even notice. What's the craziest thing you've gotten away with doing in this class? Wait, there's something in your hair. I just wanna... Oh, I was worried it was lice for a second, but it's not. It's just a little fuzzy thing, I think. But there's like a couple of them. I can pull them out though. Thank you for letting me play with your hair, by the way. It's really helping calm me down. I thought I was gonna go crazy without my fidget spinner. Oh, my foot's fine now. Yeah, the nurses put a new one on, so it's working pretty good now. Let's see if there's any more of these fuzzies on this side. Looks like there's... What were you doing? Were you doing flips into like a feather bed or something? Is that how all these things got stuck in your head? Or foam? Styrofoam? Or was it coconut flakes? Sketchy, 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 sketchy. Coconut scalp. You have a coconut scalp, very clean and soft, except for the suspicious styrofoam bits in it. Click, 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 click. Huh? Was I making sounds? I'm sorry. I've been trying to stop doing that. I have a hard time keeping the inside sounds inside. I do it whenever I do tricks as well. It's one of my issues with being a performer. Like, I think sometimes I confuse my team because I'm like clicking and thunking and plucking and clicking. I click a lot. Some, like, sounds just get stuck in my head, like thunk, 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 clickety clack, click, clack, click, clack, clickety clack. Like, how can you not think clickety clack whenever something clickety clack happens? Or snippety snap. Snippety snap. It's so nice to just brush my fingers through. Brush, 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 brush. Do you want any blackberries, by the way? I have a ton of blackberries, like an actually terrifying amount. I could also give you something made out of blackberries, like jelly jam cobbler, jelly jam cobbler, ice cream. I could make blackberry ice cream. I could make dye. No, like color dye. I'm not talking about death. I couldn't make death. If you wanted to color like a shirt or like your hair, your very pretty hair. I think your hair looks pretty perfect the way it is, though. And I feel like if you dyed your hair with anything I made, people might start associating you with me too much, and I know and so I wouldn't want to subject you to that association. It wouldn't be good. People might start calling you a Russian plant, too. Scratch, scratch, scratch. Comb me. Scratchy, 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 scratchy. 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 Scratchy, scratchy, scratch. Scratch, 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 scratch. There's some of your scalp came off of your scalp. It's okay. I just don't want it to sit under my nails because that kind of freaks me out. But it's to be expected when you get scratchy, scratchy. Scratchy, 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 scratchy. Comb me. Scratchy, 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 scratchy. Comb me. Comb me. Comb me. Comb me. It really does feel good. That's good. Can I try something? I think it feels really good when people do it to me, but I want to know if you think it feels good. Okay, so right now your hair is kind of parted straight down the middle. So I'm just going to stroke my finger down your part, straight down the middle. And then I'm going to make a new part. I'm going to make a new part on the side here and flip your hair so that it flips with the new part. And then just kind of scratch around your hair with that new part. Good, 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 good. And now I'll do the same on the other side. I'm going to make a new part in your hair. So that it agrees with that new part, and then just massage your head and your hair around that new part. I feel like that always feels really good for me, like around the back of my head, especially if I've been wearing a lot of tight hairstyles, which I do. You don't put your hair up often, though. You keep it pretty healthy, I can tell. That's good. It's probably really good for it. Scratch, 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 scratch. Comb me. Comb me. Comb me. Scratch, 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 scratch. Comb me. Comb me. I'm really glad that it feels good for you, though. Do you think I could play with your hair again, like always, like in general? And do you think maybe next time I could do it without asking? I don't like asking. It makes me feel awkward. Huh? Sorry, I zoned out. I was thinking about embarrassing myself. What? What? You agree? You're okay with me, actually? You're okay? You're okay with me touching your head? In general? Without asking? Like, next time I can just touch your hair. Okay. Thank you. Thank you very much. That makes me really happy. Cool. I'm excited. Next time, I'm just gonna be sitting here, and then you're gonna be there, and we're not even gonna be having a conversation, and I'm gonna go like that. Scratch, 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 scratch. And I'm not even gonna have said anything, and we don't have to talk. Oh, I mean, I like hearing you talk. Like if you want to talk, we can talk about anything, and if you have something to say, like, I'm interested in. I mean, unless it's boring, but pretty much everything I have. I don't think I have any. I'm more of a performer of physical feats. I should never talk. Actually, I've thought about quitting talking. Like taking a vow of silence. But I don't, like, to be honest, I would just be taking a vow of silence because I want to, and I feel like everyone would want me to have, like, a single and very specific, like, activism cause. Like, oh, I'm, like, taking a vow of silence for the animals, or to protest Coney, or something. But I can't choose, like, maybe it should be for, like, waste management, or I don't know how to choose what I should be silent for, so I just keep talking. But I've thought about taking a vow of silence. Anyway, all of that's just to say that I like hearing you talk. I do. Scratch, 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 scratch. Go. Scratch, 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 scratch. Go. Me. Go. Me. Go. Do you think I should buy another fidget spinner? Or are you prepared to always have your hair available for me to touch it if I want to? Okay, yeah, that makes sense. I'll buy a new fidget spinner. I wonder what color I should get. I think I'm gonna get purple. Scratch, 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 scratch. Or maybe I should get a coconut colored one. A coconut one. In honor of you. Coconut, coconut, coconut scallop. Coconut scallop. Scratch, 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 scratch. Scratchy, 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 scratch. Comb me, scratchy, scratchy, comb me. I guess I'll see you next time that you're in front of me in class. I'm not gonna say hi though, just so you know, like we agreed. I mean, like you allowed. I'm not gonna say hi. I'm just gonna touch your hair next time. Okay?